Guys, let's get this beautiful best of 5 series started, and immediately we're gonna see a mid take here coming out. And again, we're seeing Raku have that mid control, and he was so effective yesterday with it. But as I say that, I think the B side take is coming in fast here, Ryland. So far, so good. No contest. There's nobody contesting the B side right now. Pretty weird that they're opting for a retake here at Lucky Cat Gaming. We know how good the retakes were on 5v5 yesterday, so far, so good. And Jello already finding Nero pretty much for free, and now they're trying to come in, but Hans, whoa, getting a 3K instantly, just shutting this down, but it's not going to be enough.
Yeah, Jello proves time and time again with his grenades that he knows where to throw them. Another grenade kill, as we saw, he was picking up a few yesterday. Yeah, tough to play the retake, even though we know that was a strong suit of Lucky Cat Gaming, but it was just I don't think it was executed perfectly. Maybe a little bit of the nerves still settling, or just still at the crisp end of warm-up. But you could see that the site was locked down as soon as that bomb was planted with Casual Cyan.
Yeah, and Hansi already starting strong. 3K, we know this man is capable of some amazing highlight clips, and he's already getting started on that reel. So beautiful job by him to get that round already. So we're not seeing anything too crazy here coming out of Lucky Cat. They're opting to save. I usually love to see teams that lose the pistol kind of force up if they can, but there it is again, another B take here fast, instantly, and again, they're just not really contesting. Dane getting caught out by himself. Swald's getting the entry here, and he wants more. He's creeping through the smoke, but he almost gets caught. East is there to back him up, and so far, nothing too crazy. Wavy trying to get a little wavy with that shorty. Isn't going to get much, though. Sam, though, gets one with the shorty, and Raku gets one back, so not too bad, though. Too bad, Ryland getting a couple eco kills there, forcing them to buy some rifles a little early.
Yeah, the defense, especially on Site B, is interesting. They're kind of hovering too. We have Raku, who takes complete mid control with Viper Wall and Poison Orb, but they still have Jello hovering around there, and it's leaving Dane all alone holding B, which has been like Lucky Cat's capitalized twice now on. With just basically a free site take, because Dane can't hold that alone no matter how many flashes he has.
Yeah, and it looks like they want to kind of split that B side again. But look at this, though. Great adjustment by Lucky Cat Gaming. They're kind of ready. They know that they're mid here, and it looks like they might want to take the fight here. Raku, beautiful, just kind of sitting there, letting Sam kind of bait for him. And we are seeing some good utility usage to kind of stop the push here, but what now, Ryland? There's not much more utility to go around, and now they're taking Mail. And look at Raku, though. Oh my goodness, he could have had two, but he ran out of bullets, and Sam lines up behind him, but luckily Raku's able to get a third here. So beautiful hole, Ryland. This is what we needed to see from them, because you know how this could start running away from you real quick.
Yeah, Raku, running out of ammo, unfortunately, but he was still able to pull it out. Unfortunately, I think if he had a full clip there, Sam might have stayed alive.
Yeah.
Lucky Cat, however, successfully pursuing the full buy on round 3 and not dropping to the bonus round of Casual Cyan, which is something that we saw was a big struggle with 6 Playground yesterday. So it's good that they can pick up the round and they're on a bit of a more even playing field when it comes to weaponry.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah, they couldn't lose they really couldn't lose that round. But look, they still have kind of a weak buy. We got Sam on the judge, and he's going to be playing up close towards A, and Casual Cyan's just kind of making noise mid here, trying to see if they can maybe get some damage done through the smokes. But Raku just playing it safe. Jello, though, it's going to toss a nade and try to get some chip damage, but does a little bit. Nothing too crazy, though.
And a bit of a weaker buy coming from Casual Cyan as well. You see Ryan opting, he does not have his ultimate up, so he's probably opting for his signature pistol, and a Guardian and Bulldog coming from Hanze and Swaz. So they have a bit of a weaker economy as well, but I'd say Lucky Cat has the advantage right now with their current entourage.
Yeah, and like not really respecting Lucky Cat Gaming here, but Wavy with a beautiful 2K there. But Hans coming in, absolutely just demolishing Dane there, not giving him any chance, and down to the 3v3 though. Swaz, let's get the heal off, but look at this. They haven't planted yet, and they want to go for the fights, and Hanzi, sheesh, gets the 3K. So aggro, no respect here. And they kind of have to not respect them, right? Oh, but Sam, that is just not worth there. You have no idea where anybody is, and Raku's looking for Swaz, and Swaz just being so sneaky right under him in pit.
Yeah, interesting. They had eyes on the spike, but a very nice flash coming from Hansi there, as we know, is a player to watch for today after popping off yesterday. There's no other way to put it. A very good flash there allowed for one of the members of Lucky Cat to get picked off. Sam was hanging around with the judge, but he wasn't able to keep his eyes on the spike, and they got the plant off, which secured the round for them.
Yeah, and now they're kind of forced into an eco though, but Sam opting to use the Tour de Force, wants to get something happening, but nothing's towards A. We do see Ryan holding that side of the map for them, but again, this mid take, they're kind of conditioning them. Raku though, pushed up, nice utility to push them off the angles here, and now he needs to do something though. Isn't going to be able to get anything going, and Issei and Hans just absolutely dominating mid. And Wavy though, beautiful kill, but there's just nobody there. Dane had to flash for him if anything, and it doesn't come out, and well, now it's just down to Sam, and wow, Ryan spots him. Oh, but he turns around. I wonder what caused him to just kind of come back, and now he sees him. Sam is gonna get Ryan here, and he wants more, but they're just toying with him, Ryland. They're just toying with him at this point. Oh, what a shot though by Sam through the box, and it's a headshot banger too, but he doesn't check behind him. There's no way. Issei closing out the round with a nice 3K, and you know, Sam doing some damage. Not bad at all there.
Yeah, Casual Cyan going for a greedy play, like lurking before the spike is even planting, trying to hunt down Sam, and he takes a couple of them down. Definitely a hit on their economy. You can see like Issei and Swaz were taken down there. If they drop this round, definitely do not have enough to buy. So if Lucky Cat can capitalize on that, it can be big to move into the next round.
Yeah, and see, here they're grouped up for B main. They want to get Ryan the orb so he can get his ult. He didn't get a buy here, and there he's going for it already, and the utility's going to push him off the angle. They can't really contest the orb here, so he is going to get his Tour de Force. Now the question is, do they actually dedicate the push here? And it looks like Issei is looking to clear out top left, and he does. He knows there's nothing there, but they're going to regroup and instead hit mid again, from the looks of it.
And mid, we've seen this can be so hard to tank, or so hard to take with the Viper utility, but post Viper nerf, I know when you have both the poison orb and wall up, it drains your poison significantly quicker, so it can't be held up for very long.
Yeah, look at this stack. Lucky Cat Gaming just thinks it's going to be B, but Casual Science is already rotating towards A. They are going to get the info, and that info is actually going to fake them out, thinking that they're still mid here, Ryland, but they're grouped up for A, and they're ready. But look at this. Issei's going to sell the fake here with his ult, and just kind of scaring them. Look at them. They're just falling completely back, Ryland. Little do they know, it's just Issei. There's nobody else there. Now they know. Now the sight takes coming out from the rest of Casual Science, and Ryan gets Wavy, and that's huge. That's who they depend to kind of anchor the site, and he's out of the rounds already, Ryland. And look at Swaz.
Very good play there. Faking the mid and just giving them time to basically take A-site for free. And now it's a tough retake for Lucky Cat.
Yeah, Nero throwing down that ult, forcing them to get out of screens and right into the hands of Issei and Hans, and they're gonna welcome them very happily to here. Swaz, Hans cleaning it up, and wow, what a fake, Ryland. They just completely ate that. Lucky
Yeah, they're
Cat
playing the mind
Gaming.
games.
Yeah, it's those mind games we were talking about. And it looks like Casual Science is living rent-free in Lucky Cat Gaming's mind right now. That B take, that mid take, it just has them so worried. They have no response, and they just capitalize that. They just walk A and they take the site pretty much for free.
Can I get a drop?
Yeah, very strong start. 5-1 now, and to point out Hansi being at 11-3 after 6 rounds.
He's repeating yesterday's. He's repeating yesterday's theatrics for sure. He's out here to prove his name, and boy is he doing it. Oh my goodness, Issei though, absolutely taking out Jello though. Wow, what a shot by him.
2 of them in the head. Very, very nice shot. Yes.
Yeah, but look at Issei already in the site. He is going fast here, and Sam has to hit a shot, and ooh, he hits the teleport, but Nero's even quicker than him, and he absolutely takes him out. And look at that again, just the B site take it, and it feels like there's no fight. There's no response from Lucky Cat Gaming right now.
Yeah, what we used to see as they used to have the retake ability on point. Or not used to. Yesterday we were seeing a very strong retake ability. They have brought it down to a 4v3, but they're just out-weaponed right now with only a Sheriff on Wavy.
Yeah, and they're running out of time here. They got to make something happen. Wow, Raku getting another one, but Nero's going to hold it down. Raku gets a third, though. Can he get the fourth? He's going to get it.
Wow.
Oh, no, it was Dane. That's beautiful. Wow, how did they even make that happen there, Ryland? That just looked like they were out of the round completely, 5v3.
The thrifty win. I'm strategically using my caster curse to benefit my channel points, as I knew once I mentioned that their retake ability has been struggling that they will win the round. A very nice. That was a 3. It was a 3v5 coming into the defuse situation. Is that right?
Yeah. What a time to call that, Ryland. That retake was beautifully done there by Lucky Cat, and they really needed that round to get them back into this game. So the heroics working out so far, but Casual Cyan though not gonna be deterred from taking mid again, and Raku just gonna fall back, kind of give it to them, let them waste their time and their utility to clear mid, and there's nobody really there. So far good adjustments coming out. Nothing happening just yet. Everybody's slowing this down. I like that. And you know what I was going to say, Ryland? If Lucky Cat Gaming didn't win that last round, take a timeout, right? I don't think I've seen any team take a timeout. I don't think they've needed to thus far, but this is the best of 5 grand finals. Take a moment and talk it over with your team, but they're not going to need it. It looks like they're on point now, Wavy, with a beautiful gravity well there to just kind of delay, and they are going to think twice about taking mail now. They have them doubting, and they are going to go ahead and stack towards this B side, and Hansi going to use the Seekers to kind of know where everybody's at right now, and this is getting a little messy though, Ryland. They're kind of stuck here. Raku with a beautiful molly to just stop, and he pushes out, and he hears it, and unfortunately Issei catches him off guard, and trades are coming back and forth though. Issei and Hans, they're doing everything for their team to get this space going right now, Ryland, and wow, what a chaotic round there, but it works out.
Yeah, it all happened so fast. Swaz with the res on Hansi there while the fight was going down. So that was 2 people of the fight. It basically essentially came down to a 2v2 gunfight there that did not, or that went in the way of Casual Cyan. And then just to put some extra salt in the wound and to secure the round, they had the res, which made it a 4v1 and a impossible situation for Lucky Cat to come out of.
Yeah, and they had played that so well right up until the end of that round. They had contained them exactly where they wanted, but I guess the trades just didn't go in their way, and yeah. Casual Cyan taking another important round, and look at Wavy, I like this. He's getting a little sneaky deaky in the smoke, and Maybe Swans isn't going to be aware of that. Good flash. I like the flash coming out here. And, oh, Swaz, though. Wavy walks right into his crosshair, and that's just going to be free. And it's going to cause them to rotate, and we know how hard these eco rounds can be. But look at Issei just flying in, ready to take the fight. And I love this from Casual Cyan. They don't over rush things, and Issei finds Raku just kind of not paying attention here. And yeah, this round is just cleanup right now. It's just an eco. Hanzi padding the stats, 14 and 5, but Dane, oof, nice couple of crisp shots. But Swaz says no more heroics from you, Mr. Dane. And we're at a 7-2 scoreline, Rylan.
Yeah, 7-2, very commanding start. We do have, as we noted, the double controllers on the side of Lucky Cat Gaming. So it might be one of those scenarios where they were expecting to be down at halftime and looking to have a strong defensive side. But I'm pretty sure they were hoping for something a little bit better than 2 rounds in their favor. So we'll see if they can pull some more.
Yeah, the double controllers yet again just not getting enough value out of some of these teams here. But great start by Jello to find the opening pick here. Takes out Issei, who's really been making so much room for them with those blast packs. So far so good. It's a good start to this round, and now we're gonna see the mail take here again, and they have the info. They know that there's players in their beautiful flash coming out from Dane. He gets the info, they know. But the question is, do they win the fights though? And nice shot by Jello, gets a third. Beautiful 3K. Hanzi finally shuts him down, and Dane trades it right back. Ryan though sneaks out and gets a nice little pick onto Raku, but he's gonna have to do just more than that. He's gonna have to get a 4K here to shut them down, and he's gonna throw away the operator. I like this from him. He doesn't want to give up any guns.
So his signature pistol there, still able to pick up a rifle and going up into heaven, but it doesn't matter. They had all the angles covered there, and another round to go into Lucky Cat Gaming's favor. As I said, that probably want to get as many rounds as they can before halftime. And hopefully for a strong defense with the double controller, and they can shut them down and have a big comeback.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna need to, because Casual Sands is looking so sharp, and Hans, Issei, they're just stepping up. Those are the guys we want to see step up, because they are just filled with highlight reels. So far they're not disappointing, I'd say, Ryland.
So you see lots of utility beams made on both sides, 2 Brimstone Smokes and the Viper Orb, Poison Orb, but the Spike is being left in market right now, just looking to maybe get an early pick and not give any information as to where they might be going for a site.
Yeah, and the interesting thing is Casual Cyans just really loves taking mid and B here, and they're not even challenging towards A. And I want to see Lucky Cat Gaming get more aggressive on the A side of the map, because, oh my goodness, is that going to be a triple? No, it's a double from Issei with the ult. Wow, and he leaves Dane on 1 HP. Practically 3 kills here. And the Seekers are going to come out, hopefully to buy some time, but it gives them the info, and Wavy just walks out flashed. Not sure what that was about, but he almost catches
Oh my.
Issei. And Wavy, though, becomes a menace for being left alive, and Issei's on a slither of help, and he comes in and he gets a 3K. This man's on for an ace, and we know he can do it. We saw him do it yesterday. Question is, can they find these last 2 players here? And I love this. Swanton bombing Swaz, and he doesn't stand a chance. Beautifully done by Sam, but Sam getting destroyed by Nero with a beautiful ult to force him to take the fight, and Sam trades it out. What a round there.
That was looking almost a very, very good round from Wavy. Still comes out with 3K. Very good bounce back round for Lucky Cat Gaming, even though there's something to build the momentum. But holy, Issei with the ultimate that, like you said, essentially gave him a triple kill, left Dane on 1 HP, which he then did fall to just a random spray through the smoke, because all it takes is to sneeze on him and he's down. But somehow Wavy and Sam able to clutch it out for their team, and then it's now 7-4. And last round in the half, we'll see if it'll be a 2-round game or a 4-round game going into the second half.
Yeah, and I wonder if Issei's kicking himself because he saw Wavy flashed walking through the smoke, and it ends up costing them the round. So, something so simple, right? Where you're up pretty much 5v2, and yeah, so wow, Raku though, for once he gets a little aggressive mid, and it's not what they needed to do here, and instantly 4v3 now. Not what you wanted to see from Lucky Cat Gaming. They need this last round, Rylan, because the double controllers on attack it's gonna be tough, but Swaz opting to res Ryan. Wavy though, so disciplined, doesn't spam the smoke, but instead Ryan does and absolutely takes out Wavy. So man, this is getting tougher by the second here for Lucky Cat Gaming, and Issei running out, clearing sight for his team, and Dane's still here though. Question is, what can he get out of this? Swaz opting to kind of lurk in ropes here, and I'm not sure why Sam hasn't rotated. It's clearly gonna be B here at this point. Dane has to come up huge here. We know that they have really good retake potential. The flash comes out, Sam swings, gets one, Dane gets another, but Issei's there to trade, and 4-8 half, Rylan. This is looking a little tough here for Lucky Cat Gaming. You might be sweating a little bit at this point.
Yeah, tough, but not impossible. It would have been nice. It's crazy to think that 1 round makes it either a 2-round game or a 4-round game. It looks a whole lot different, but I've said multiple times this game, we'll see how they can do with the double controllers on defense. Probably something they'll feel a bit more comfortable with. I hope that they can, you know, bring this game back and make it really close, as we all want to see. But yeah, it all comes down to how comfortable they feel. I've mentioned before, these teams have had a month to study each other since their last matchup, so they know the ins and outs, aside from Raku, who's a new addition to Lucky Cat, which may be proven as a hidden advantage. We'll see.
Yeah, and as Darren said, these guys know each other. These guys have played with each other. So far, I really want to see what the approach is going to be from Lucky Cat Gaming using the double controllers. I want to see what type of strats, because I know Wavy, being the IGL, I know he's intelligent, I know he's smart, so he's going to have something up his sleeve if this is what they're opting for.
Yeah, and Swaz is one of those. Swaz and Issei, I remember this from last time, they played on split on defense. Or sorry, last weekend, that the stage wall would be placed mid nearly every round, and then Swaz is known for jumping on that wall and playing super aggressively.
Yeah, and
I
look
don't
at
know if
Ryan.
that's something that Casual Cyan picked up on, or sorry, that Lucky Cat picked up on, but we'll. Or no, it is, sorry, it's something that Casual Cyan picked up on, mixed up the names.
It's all good, Rylan. It's all good.
We'll see if they can.
It is a Sunday. But yeah, look, Ryan was the one holding by himself on the ace side, and he TPs, gets healed up by Han, so really good stuff by them, and it's going to be a 5v5 retake. Issei already starting it off with a kill onto Sam, and now they're just kind of swarming. Jello shuts him down, gets 2, beautifully done by him to kind of hold the side, and Hans, though, just being a thorn in their side on this retake, and wow, it's all up to Wavy on 17 HP. We know he can do it, but Ryan absolutely not having any of it with a jumping classic shot. Love to see that, and they're continuing their momentum onto this half, Rylan. This is looking tough here.
Yeah, very, very tough. Interesting that they kind of gave up A site for free there and opted for the retake. We know that it's strong, but in a game where they're kind of where Casual Cyan is in the driver's seat right now, it's they gotta come up with something to kind of halt that momentum that they've got going.
Yeah, and again, Lucky Cat just kind of opting not to force. I would like to see them do something a little bit riskier and force, try to make something happen here, but Wavy's gonna go ahead and get the info that Ryan could be pushed up here, so Ryan could get caught off guard, and oh, he is wavy. Absolutely takes him out, but on the other side of the map, Swaz gets 2, and Sam finally trades him out, but Hans, with a trade of his own, right back. And so far, not a bad round at all coming out from Lucky Cat Gaming here, Ryland, despite it being an eco. Shorty's in a classic, and they've already done so much damage, so if they can get one more, this is still a very successful round by them.
And every member of Lucky Cat with SMGs, or sorry, with SMGs currently on the players that they were taking down, but it's not going to matter. It's now a 3v1 opportunity. Wavy trying to hold on for his life.
Oh my goodness, he blast packed by him. Oh my goodness, Issa didn't see him, and then he ate his own nade. You hate to see that, but that was a little bit funny there. Yeah, so listen, they did technically get that 3rd kill on Issei, so it's going to force some buys here. So it was a great eco round from them. And now they got their buy, so this round is definitely going to be even more competitive, hopefully. If that's what they can do on Classics and Shorty, it's surely Ryland, now that they have the rifles, we might see a very good round coming out of from that. And look at them. They're grouped up on A. They want to see what's going on here, and Hans flashing to get the info for his team. They know there's someone there, but for some reason Hans is already rotating towards B, Ryland. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, it's essentially essentially a free open A site right now with the poison orb down on ramp. Lucky Cat doesn't know it now, but there's literally nobody watching that aside from the chamber trap. A very early rotation, and we see again 2 players hovering around mid, but they have no information right now. Yeah, and wow, what a fight to win there. Ryan taking out Sam, and Sam had the advantage on the rifle, but Ryan somehow made that work, and he TP's out, so it's a 5v4, and again, they're just opting to give them the site. They're totally okay with retaking here, and finally, Dana's gonna get the spike down.
Spike planted.
Question is,
Out of the charges.
can Lucky Cat Gaming hold on to the side here? And it's going to be tough, but look at this. They're swarming in. Raku gets one. Really well done by him, but Swaz trades out. Ryan making the Spectre work. Miracles for him. Dane, though, absolutely holding down the side. Great trade by Hans, but it doesn't even matter. Swaz finds Wavy, and it's going to be 11-4 here.
Don't even start that shit here, mate.
Yeah, unfortunate. Casual Cyan saying that their retake is even better. And yeah, as you see there, they're very comfortable with giving up the site and then coming in and they're confident in their abilities with trading and swinging for advantages that they can easily retake the site. They've shown it multiple times this game.
Yeah, when they retake, it's so fast too. Like, they give no room to adjust for the defenders. They just instantly swarm the site together. Utility, players getting ready to trade. So yeah, they are absolutely comfortable with giving them the site here, and we're seeing some action start to stir up in mid here. Nothing too crazy so far, but Ryan with a nice little flick onto Raku absolutely takes him out of the round. So Nero finding Dane, Jello, and Issei. Oh my goodness, Issei just having a field day over there with this Odin right now. Yeah, absolutely just stopping any foolishness. And look at Swaz, no fear, absolutely just running at Sam with the classic. And it's already 4-12, Ryland. This has been a quick first map here. Lucky Cat, like I said, take that time out. Talk to your team and go over what you guys want to do, because Casual Science is comfortably in this driver's seat right now.
Yeah, it might be a little too late at this point. Match point for the first map of the day is something that I kind of thought would happen. I know we had some differing opinions. I thought that Lucky Cat's gaming weaker map yesterday was on split, so I'm not too surprised to see that they might be dropping this map, especially because it's Casual Science pick. I'm seeing that on Fracture, which I believe is the next map, if they can kind of coordinate a bit better. Fracture is the second map in Lucky Cat Gaming pick, just to confirm.
Yeah, so Casual Science map pick going the way that they intended it to, and I think they're done. The Brimmy Stimmy came out. Nero said, swing at me, brother. But Jello finds two, equalizes down to the 3v3, and the Seekers come out to give them an idea of what the positioning is looking like for Casual Cyan here, and the ult isn't gonna find anything. Issei does take out Dane. Wavy, great trade back. Hans doesn't get any info, and look at this, they're opting to walk and flank from B main. The wall, little do they know, isn't gonna do much for them, and Jello just kind of holding there. And now Ryan and Hans are getting ready. The flash doesn't get anybody, so wow, that is just a little bit of luck on their side for Lucky Cat Gaming, living up to their name. And now Wavy, beautiful smoke, beautiful utility, and now they know they're both there, and beautiful nade coming out from Jello to just to deny them, to delay them a bit, and Wavy gets one of his own, and Jello beautifully played in the 2v2 there. Jello with a nice 3K.
What I was gonna note, they knew very, very good game sense coming from Lucky Cat there. They knew that both of them were garage well beforehand, because they heard both members of Casual Science spam the smoke with a Vandal and a Phantom, like separate rifles. So they knew that both of them were both coming from garage, and instantly Wavy reacts to it because he was holding the defender's defender spawn angle.
Yeah, and like I said, Lucky Cat Gaming getting a little lucky there that Hans didn't get any flashes both times that he used it, so he got no info as to where they were, so well done by them.
Sees the last stand. Virtually, Lucky Cat Gaming has to full buy every single round because it is do or die for this map with them. But we'll see with a bit more economy coming out from Casual Cyan with rifles and armor on almost every member. If they can pull out the match, especially 2 or 3 ultimates ready.
Yeah, and they're leaving Sam mid here, but he might get spotted. Oh my goodness, what a boom by, oh my goodness! Issei somehow doesn't get the kill into Sam. Sam just runs at him and finds the kill, so this is working out beautifully, but Hans is there in ropes to kind of trade that out, and now they know, so they have the site. Issei even admitting it in the chat. He says that he got outplayed, and that was so funny. That was just a little unlucky.
And the resurrection coming through from Swaz, looking to put it into a bit of a better scenario. A 3v4 retake they're looking for. Now a 3v3, trying to stop the game here and now and go onto map 2 on Fracture.
Yeah, and look at Issei. What a madman, just flies in there, but Jello says none of that. Beautiful hold there. It was looking a little sketchy, Rylan, because listen, if you have the man advantage, just playing positions, you guys can trade each other, right? Because if you're giving them those 1v3, right? Because Casual Cyan is, Casual Cyan is just grouped up at all times, right? So when they take a fight, they're taking it together, and you versus 3, you know, it's gonna take some theatrics, some heroics to not just get instantly traded out. So good on them to hold there. We're starting to see them kind of come alive, eh?
Yeah, and
just as we say that, what an insane push by them.
There was lots of potential. I was in the middle of saying that the economy of Casual Cyan is a bit in shambles right now because they opted for another save, light armor, a couple shotguns. But Swaz picking up the Vandal off of that kill on Raku could be very impactful for the retake.
Yeah, it's gonna give them a rifle in their hands, and we almost had a clip coming out there with the spray down.
If the shots hit correctly, there is lots of opportunity to just spray down all 5 of them there with
Yeah, but the retake is coming in. Issei's moving in with that judge, trying to make some room, but wow, Hans is there to kind of bail him out because he was about to go down there to Jello, and oh my goodness, they're kind of detained. They can't do anything to stop this defuse, and wow, Hans with a beautiful 4K to end the first map, and Rylan, wow.
Before we get into that, we're gonna go to a quick